Hi, I'm Richard, owner of G&G Auto Repair, with the next in our series of car care tip videos. Today, let's talk about CV joints and axle shafts. Most cars and SUVs these days are front-wheel drive. The drive axle that puts engine power to the front wheels must allow for the tires to turn for corners. This requires the axle shaft to have what is called a constant velocity joint, or CV joint. CV joints have a rubber boot that allows the joint to move but also holds in grease so the joint stays lubricated. Over time, this rubber boot can tear. Because the axle shaft is spinning, the grease will be flung out of the boot through the tear and road grime will be allowed to enter the joint. The lack of grease and debris will cause the joint to wear out. A worn-out CV joint will normally make a clicking noise when driving when the front wheels are turned for a corner. We always check for CV boot damage when a car is in for service so we can let you know that you have a problem coming up. We normally don't replace the boot itself since axles don't cost very much and it costs more labor to pull the axle apart to replace the boot. Replacing the whole axle is usually just slightly more than replacing the boot, and you get a new axle and a new CV joint. So, if you hear a clicking sound while it's turning, it's time to get it checked out. If you're in for service and are told you have a torn CV boot, you can decide how soon you want to get that axle replaced. If you find these car care tip videos helpful, you can click on the link at the end of this video to see more.